I'm the Peanut Butter Ninja, you're the Jam Squad. This is reason number 4. I don't like BFN. The events. Overall, the events have been extremely disappointing. And we have talked about so many times ideas for events that actually would be exciting, that would be cool. And when we get things like this event and rando ops and so on, it is a huge letdown. Whenever an event comes, I play it to get my rainbow stars, and then I don't play it again. That's how disappointing the events are. Now, in Garden Warfare 2, the events, there were plenty of bad ones, but overall, the events would be better than they have been in this game, at least. And that's not really saying a lot. So, as far as ideas for events, we've talked about so many great ideas that would be so exciting. And I have no idea why PopCap chooses to just phone it in. Meaning, it seems like they don't really put much thought or care into events. And that's too bad. So, just to talk about a few examples that we've talked about numerous times. What about playing Gnome Bomb as gnomes? How would that work as an event? Pretty cool, very different. That'd be exciting, right? And then I've shown you the Chomper survival mode, where you have the computer team will all be Chompers, and when you get killed by a Chomper, you become a Chomper, and the game is played until there's only one zombie left. Chomper survival. Kind of like a Chomper survival mini battle royale. Kind of. Let's try that out. And then what about the ability to be a boss and play Turf Takeover? On PC, they do mods like that, and they are so cool. If a mod can do it, can't PopCap do it? I would think so. So imagine everyone being randomly given a boss and playing Turf Takeover. How exciting would that be? How insane would that be? Being Super Beam, or being the Yeti, or Spooky Squash. That would be extremely cool. So why not that? What about bringing the cats and dinos back, but make them look a lot better, give them an upgrade? They need to look much cooler than they do. And how about giving them a permanent speed boost and giving them a new ability? And we can play cat versus dinos. We could play that on a new map to start with, and a new game mode. Let's come up with a game mode that would be cool for the cats and dinos to play. We can think of something, I know. Alright, so those are just a handful of ideas that I believe would be exciting events. And we talk about ideas all the time. And so I know the community could easily come up with plenty of ideas. So within reason, that can actually be done without too much problem. And I would just like to see PopCap open it up to the community and ask for help for the ideas for events. Because as is, when the new event comes out, you already know it's going to be not good. You already know it's going to be disappointing. And so you play it, you get your rainbow stars, and then it's like you're done. And that's too bad. It should be better. It deserves to be better. And hopefully one day it will be better. But they're going to have to ask the community's help, and that will make it better. So, in my opinion, the worst event that this game has had up to this point is Rando Ops. And I think we all can agree Rando Ops is probably the worst event in the history of the world. If you don't know what that is, consider yourself lucky. The best event this game has had, honestly, off the top of my head, I don't know. Because every event that this game has had is absolutely forgettable. I do not remember. So, those are my thoughts on the events. Let me know yours. But you know what time it is. It's time to jam out.